Yeah. And Rich Taker, vibe maker. Open app, I ain't praying. I just laugh at the line they laying. All the models, numbers, charts. I just feel it in my heart, then I spray it. Big hit, that's a Hail Mary pick. They shook, I'm just calm with the click. Talk stats, they quote when they sermon. I'm scrolling for that Raw Street German. Dirty Don trying to slide in the squad. Bad karma, that boy too hard. Seen too many red cards, late bands. I don't let that touch my hands, but Wilson, man, that boy my cousin. Rain on his boots, let's start buzzing. Folding in the half space, ice cold face, 2 taps, whole rank start jumping. Yeah. I'm the king of the green area. Climbing up the ranks, all vibes, not hero. Check graphs, I just trust my marrow. Every risky pick, turn to gold, play the pharaoh. I'm the king of the green arrow. Hit that cap, whole league, go narrow. Chase trends, I'm ahead like tarot. D-Unit crown on the app, that's factual. Group chat blowing, they panic. Crown on the blank, that's tragic. They blame some spreadsheet spirit. I blame that fear they inherit. I bet you swear as a lock. I start that kid fresh off the block. While Wilson, they type in caps. Next day, they watch the breaks on a recap. While folding, you ask too much. Light on his feet, got the velvet touch. Ghost in the box appeared and vanished. That's real magic, they can't brandish. D-Unit don't run from the smoke. I roll dice where your algo choke. You see risk, I see throne room doors. One right call, I'm 10 floors above yours. I'm the king of the green area. Climbing up the ranks, all vibes, not hero. Check grabs, I just trust my marrow. Every risky pick, turn to gold, play the pharaoh. I'm the king of the green area. Hit the cap, whole league go narrow. You chase trends, I'm ahead like tarot. D-Unit crown on the app, that's factual.
Hello and welcome to the Manchester United versus Nottingham Forest Watchalong game. Week 37 continues, and today we've got a bunch of games and the D-Unit's up and about. I scored from retirement. I said the D-Unit would score, and the D-Unit did score. I tell you what, it was pretty nervous viewing, not going to lie. I actually missed 4 gilt-edged opportunities in the game before I scored, and I was like, oh my God, if anyone's watching this, thinking about this dude is the crappiest striker since bloody Joshua Zirkzee played last weekend. But the D-Unit decided, it was a matter of time, and eventually, I haven't played for 2 years. The rust was well and firmly up and about for the first 20 minutes of the game I played today, but by God, did I put the ball in the back of the net. And I think I went up to the Vivo and I was like, the old man still got it. So I'm going to try and get that clip later on. I was trying to get it before we went live here, but alas, I kind of ran out of a little bit of time to do that. But yeah, the big game here, we are after the Casemiro farewell tour. It is up and about. D-Unit's excited. Captain is locked, ladies and gentlemen. So Hopefully this is the send-off of send-offs. Hopefully Man United win a penalty and Bruno goes, here you go Casemiro, here you go D-Unit, got some points. So yeah, let's go through the lineups then. D-Unit's much happier with the lineup that's been selected tonight. There's no crappy players. There's no Joshua Zirkzee. There's no bloody Man Utd. There is Dalot Ball, but we can kind of live with Dalot Ball, I suppose. That is the lesser of the evils that potentially could have been picked. So let's have a look at the teams then. So we've got Lamons in goal, Luke Shaw at left back, Martinez and Maguire resume at centre back, Dalot Ball's back in at right back. It's Casemiro, the GOAT, in at central midfield for his final game in front of the Old Trafford crowd who are going to be serenading him all game. We've got the flag out down there already in the Stretford end. Kobbie Mainoo sitting there beside him, Matheus Cunha off the left, Bruno Fernandes in the 10, Ahmad off the right, and Brian Mbeumo, who I've put benched. I know, I can't believe it. This is the week where I should have played all 3, and I can guarantee you Brian Mbeumo will do what Morgan Rogers did. I'm going to have like 20 plus points between the two of them on the bench, guaranteed. For Nottingham Forest, it sells in goal. Nets, Murado, Milinkovic and Williams in a back 4. Hutchinson, Anderson, Gibbs, White and Dominguez in a midfield 4. And Chris Doherty, Woodpecker and Igor Jesus, the Timu, is leading the lineup there in a front 2. For Man United on the bench, it's Flappy Bird, Bindier, Mazraoui, Mason Mount, Joshua Zirkzee, the flop. Tyrell Malacia, who is still thieving a living and somehow is still on the bench. Patrick Dorgu, Yoro, Manuel Ugarte are some of my favourite players on the bench tonight. I'm not looking forward to calling them later on. And in heaven. For Nottingham Forest, it's John Victor, Ortega, Sangare, Awoni, Ryan Yates, Jair Cunha, McAtee, Bakwa, and Zach Abbott. Good evening, chat. Hope you've had a good Sunday so far. This game is actually running a little bit behind because It's now 7:32 and we still haven't kicked off. What is going on here? Everyone's getting a bit too excited about Casemiro's final game. Michael Carrick, apparently rumours that he's going to sign a 2-year deal, much to the disgust of the Dean. Hopefully the timer today, folks, is going to work. There is no guarantee that it will, but I'm going to sit there and trying it up and running. Hopefully it's working. We don't know. Nottingham Forest about to get us underway. I don't know why we've wasted so much time here, but we have. And it looks like we are about to get underway. Nottingham Forest are kicking to the left of the screen. Man United are kicking to the right. That means that they'll attack the Stretford end in the second half. The game is officially underway. Let's see if I can get the timer up and running today. It didn't want to work for me yesterday. Have they fixed it? Wow. So the timer is still not working. There's a real issue with that. I'm going to have to report that. I actually thought that was just a one-off bug, but it still doesn't want to work. So we've got no timer tonight. I have no other way of getting that working. Anyway, it's first half. Maybe I can sit there and try and find a workaround in the second half. I'll sit there and think about at halftime how I can get a workaround there, because that's not ideal, but I think potentially I might be able to do that. MMA and Sleepy. Darius has been on the grass of South Park training them hard. You better believe it. I mean, we had a very good result earlier on today. Well, I think we ended up winning. We won by a lot of goals. It was a second half deluge. I gave the boys a bit of a rip at halftime, and then in the second half, in theory, as I said, I should have scored probably 4, and I probably did pretty poorly and only end up with 1. But hey, I'll take 1 goal. I'm back from retirement, and I finally scored. Took me the second game, but we finally got there. Nottingham Forest trying an early ball forward there. Nothing, no avail there. Sammy Lamons comes out and deals with it. By the way, the missus got me this now. I think this is pretty cool. Maybe we'll have to get this on order for people. But look at that. The FPL D-Unit, what do you call it? What's that? What is this? I've lost. What is this? It's a beer. No, it's a. What is it called? It's a. I've completely dumbfounded. How do I not know what this is? This is a what? It's a beer holder? No, it's not a beer holder. That's stupid. I've completely lost what that is. What is this? All right, it means that your drink stays colder. Whatever the hell it is. Hopefully someone can help me out in the chat because I've lost the plot. A sleeve? I don't think it's called a sleeve. I wouldn't call it a sleeve. Come on, Captain Bruno. Yeah, I'm here for all the Bruno and the Casemiro love. Hopefully they both bang. Currently slightly more effective than Frost. Yeah, well, I mean, if anyone has already not seen it, in the WhatsApp group chat, I actually shared a video of one of my horrendous misses. It was really funny, right? So, what was it? They sent a message. What did Jay say? He said, your subs would love this one, and then put that video of me missing. And I was like, well, where's the goal, mate? Any danger? And no one has shared the goal. These absolute sods just stitching me up, just criminal. Cookie, case? Nah, that's not what the word I'm looking for. Stubby holder. That's what it is. Stubby holder. That's what we call it in Australia. Stubby holder. That's what it is. A stubby holder. So the missus got me a nice little stubby holder there. That's what you call it. The anti-flask. I knew it would come to me. I was like, how did I not? I just couldn't think of the word. Sometimes when you can't think of the word and it just kind of comes to you, that's a moment of just sheer ineptitude right there. But we finally got there. All right. I still can't believe the timer's not working. I don't know what's happened to it. It's bizarre. Anyway, smash a like on the stream. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to try and find a workaround. I'm going to try and Google this at halftime. I'm going to see if I can get a timer on for the second half and see how that looks. Because that's really bugging me. I'm used to seeing the timer up there and it's not there, and it really bugged me yesterday, and unfortunately there's not much I can do about it again today. But here we are, regardless. All right, let's get rid of that. And I need to go, here we go. Share that there. Casemiro captain, let's go, baby. Cue the red card. The good news is FPL Olympian does not have Casemiro in their team, so I should be pretty sweet from not getting cursed today with a little bit of luck. So, touch wood, it goes well. All right, anyway, Man United out here on the left-hand side. Luke Shaw doing some prodding, playing it back to Mateus Cunha, who Luke Shaw's just lost the ball, incompetent. You know what the funny thing is? I like listening to the United stand, especially after Man United have had a crap game, and I love listening to Goldbridge just tearing the owners and all the rest. But it's funny because he thinks Luke Shaw's crap, and I also think Luke Shaw's crap. But Beth actually reckons that Luke Shaw's been 8.5 out of 10 player for Man United this season. I was like, okay, Beth, settle down, Beth. I don't know what games you're watching, but it's not the same games that I've been watching, that's for sure. Oh, that is brilliant. How good's that? Don't get my hand cold. It's brilliant. Timer refused, legit, the timer just refused to cooperate. You did. Unfortunately, I haven't put it up yet, Colm. I'm having a few difficulties with not only the timer, but trying to access the goal. Everyone's taking clips of me missing my goals, but no one's actually given me clips of me actually scoring the goal. And it was a beautiful goal. It was a ball right in from the right-hand side, a first-time cross. I've sat there, taken a touch and buried it. Luke Shaw's just scored after the D-Unit said he's crap. And Luke Shaw's given Manchester United an early lead here, 5 minutes in. And Luke Shaw makes it 1-0 and just says, D-Unit, maybe that's why Beth gave me 8.5 out of 10. Because I've just scored a goal. I think that's his first goal for Manchester United in God knows how long. But what a start there for Man United. The goals are flowing. I didn't even bother to see who put the bloody ball into the thing. I was just, I can't believe it. Luke Shaw scored. But I'm here for it. Happy days. Luke Shaw can't believe it. Neither can any of the players. And Luke Shaw says, Thomas Tuchel, you're watching. Maybe I am still the best left back in the Premier League because Beth knows that I'm an 8.5 out of 10. Maybe put me on the plane. All right, who got the assist here? All right, Amad Diallo had the ball, plays it out to Dallo ball. The Dallo ball. No, it wasn't a Dallo ball. Then it was down, went to Amad. Bruno Fernandes. Did Bruno Fernandes actually get this assist? Oh my God, it's going to be a Bruno Fernandes assist, I think. Potentially. I don't know if that counts as a Bruno assist, but I mean, it was in the box and it was a Bruno ball in that's just kind of been headed by it's not going to be an official Premier League assist, but this could well be an FPL assist because it's only hit one Nottingham Forest player and it's landed in the box. So in theory, that should be a Bruno Fernandes assist, but you never know. Bayer on the back of it when you play next, I agree. I can put your goal in the group chat later. Yeah, I'll try. I'll definitely try. Once I've figured out how to do it, I'm probably going to clip it and put it in tomorrow's video. And I'll put it in there and I'll be like, the D-Unit's back, baby. And yeah, there we go. I think technically that is an assist for Bruno. I think. Shaw scores. I mean, this always happens. I say a player is crap and the next minute they score a goal or they're involved in an assist. It's like Morgan Rogers the other night. I was just giving him crap and then he just goes and scores. And I was like, well, fair play. There you go. World Cup Shaw is hosted. Yeah, legit. Oh, God. All right. Well, good start here for Man United. No FPL points, but 1-0. And D-Unit is very happy at the moment. We've only played 7 minutes of the game and the timer might not be working, but the D-Unit's definitely working. Do you know Nottingham Forest have won 3 of 4 matches against Man United? They didn't win earlier in the season. That was a 1-1 draw. Man United should have been way out. Well, that was actually a really weird game. They just weren't very clinical. And then it was 2-2. It was 2-2. It was a late equaliser, was it? I feel like that was a Casemiro goal from memory. I could be wrong. I feel like that was a Casemiro goal in that game against Nottingham Forest the first time around, if my memory serves correct. Bruno points. I told you Bruno would get the points. See, I knew. I saw it live and the D-Unit called it. I was like, it's fallen in the box. It's not yards in the box. Bruno Fernandes will get the assist. And sure enough, I mean, Bruno off to a hot start. I mean, he might break the FPL assist record. He does seem to be having a few difficulties the last couple of games of actually getting an official Premier League assist, but that one, again, it wasn't intended for Luke Shaw, let's be fair. But the way the FPL changed the assist rule this year means that it's an assist in FPL. It was like 70 goals from the slagging. Legit, man. I mean, he just is a player that just is incompetent. Sometimes the Rockets don't work. And then other times the Rockets, as we saw right there, they can work in spectacular fashion. Very good start. Man United all over Nottingham Forest early doors here. Dominant, looking good. Casemiro's just trying to work out when he's going to go forward and get the D-Unit his goal. But we can afford to wait a little bit. We do need, obviously, a Bruno Fernandes set piece for it to happen, probably. Check their head-to-head. They've won 3 of the last... Okay. It must have been the 3 prior to this season's one, because this season's one was definitely a draw. That was 2-2. I do recall them beating us last season, though. I mean, everyone beat us last season. It's not a surprise. Oh, great run through, but Harry Maguire just dumps old mate on his ass and wins the ball. in a very dangerous position. It was a very nice run there from Nottingham Forest. I think it was whoever's playing on the right of midfield. Then who did I say was playing on the right of midfield before? Someone just got absolutely pummeled by Maguire, who won the ball nice and fairly. Brian Mbeumo it's hard to tell who's playing where at the moment. Does look like it's a pretty fluent front three for Man United, but Ahmad is definitely on the right. But it does look like there is some interchange between positions between Cunha and Mbeumo through the early part of this game. I'll give a starting lineup. Could you talk crap about them when they're playing, please? Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, Bruno assist. Yep, legit. What a man. He's such a good player. Such a good player. Got to enjoy this because I can tell you next season it might not be happy watch-alongs for a lot of next season when it comes to Man United. I do think we're going to struggle unless we buy a lot of players. But you never know. Miracles do happen once in a lifetime. Maybe this is the season where we actually go, you know what, we're going to do a Liverpool and spend £500 million. Who am I kidding? Ineos and the Glazers will not be spending that. But one can dream until the transfer window is over and then realise that reality bites and it sucks. Nottingham Forest just trying to keep the ball here at the moment, passing it around at the back. Definitely rocked by the start that Man United had in that early goal there from Luke Shaw in the 5th minute. Yes, Robbie. Yeah, so they did it. I mean, lots of people did the double overs last year, Terry. We were not a very good football club last year. I think there was a reason why, because we finished 16th. We were atrocious. In any other season where Leicester, Southampton and Ipswich weren't as horrendously bad as they were, I think Man United or Spurs might have actually got relegated last year. But I feel like if the relegated teams this year were as good as last year, Spurs 100% would have gone down, and Man United might have even gone down as well because we were just turgid. Really bad. But this season's definitely been an improvement results-wise. I wouldn't say the football's been a massive improvement. That's just my personal opinion. But it can still be a little bit of a chore watching it. But then again, in theory, we've actually been one of the more exciting teams to watch this season because a lot of the Premier League this season has been really boring football. So maybe that's just a bit of a trend more than a Man United, what is it, a fallacy? No, that's not the word I'm looking for. A myth? No, that's not what I'm looking for either. Something. Can't think of the word. My words are just escaping my brain today at the moment. Need another left back 100%. I mean, Luke Shaw is incapable of playing 3 games a week. We all know that for a fact. Yeah, let alone 2 games, mate. You ain't playing 3. When they're in Europe, they're playing, what is it? Say Saturday, Sunday, then they're playing Tuesday, Wednesday, and then they're back to Saturday, Sunday. There's every world where we get a game on a Saturday, game on Wednesday, game on Saturday, or game Sunday, game Wednesday, game Saturday. It's definitely going to happen multiple times next year, particularly during the group stage of the Champions League, and we need people that are competent, that are not going to get injured. It was a good shot from Luke Shaw, for be fair. He's actually hit that really well. They're just showing the replay back again. I think he's in as much shock as I am. Now Nottingham Forest bursting into the box, but it's a poor cut back there from the Igor Jesus. Or is that Hutchinson, sorry? No, that was Hutchinson. Is Hutchinson playing, mate? I'm just cooking players up that aren't even on the field. It's possible. Oh, no, it is Hutchinson. I've got it right. I'm sure that's Hutchinson, and it is. All right, Man United on the break here. It's Mateus Cunha. Luke Shaw's in a paddock if he can get it out to him. And he finally plays it there. Luke Shaw looks up and sees there's not really much to offer in the box. Cunha now does a little bit of darting, plays it back to Bruno Fernandes. To Casemiro. Is this the moment where he shoots? No, he looks. He plays it back to Bruno. Then doing Boomo. Now Casemiro's getting into more advanced. Here we go. Just need to put the ball to the back stick. Bruno, back stick. Bruno goes for goal. He shoots, but it's well saved. It's a pretty comfortable shot from Bruno there, not troubling the keeper too much. I swear he was looking for Casemiro. He just couldn't quite find the vision or get the ball quite where he wanted it for the cross into Casemiro then, who had side it kind of wandered to being the furthest Man United player forward there. Nottingham Forest get away with it. Play the ball back into play. Yeah, so he is playing. Yes, yep. Mirage, Perception, yes. Perception, yeah, that's the one. Oh, that's nice from Bruno. Bruno to Cunha, who tries his luck, but into the first man, blocked there. Now it's Cunha, playing it to Bruno. Tangadamino. One more to Casemiro. Casemiro looks good. Blocked. I swear every time Casemiro gets the ball today and he's in the final third, D and is going to lose the plot just a little bit. Misconception, yes. What's up? Hello, Ryan. Gofen, how are you, buddy? All right, Hutchinson on the left-hand side, right-hand side, diving. Casemiro wins the ball like the goat that he is. That's 1 DC out of the 12, folks. Maybe it's 2 because he got the ball and won the tackle. I don't know if that counts as 2. It should count as 2. The dude should just be given 3 points today just because he is the D-Unit's captain and I said so. Bruno, Casemiro. Poor ball, that one from Cass. Bruno picks it up again. Someone needs to talk to him. He does well. Plays it back to Dallo ball. Dallo. Nice it in. Casemiro's looking lively. Still hasn't got the ball. He's just looking lively. Can he handle the pressure? I don't know. I reckon he can. Look at that. There's a stat. Bruno Fernandes has created twice the number of chances than anyone else in the Premier League this season. Ahmad's left his mark on the floor. Can he find a ball back? Oh, he's cut it back too far to Casemiro. Otherwise, Casemiro would have been in there with a great chance to shoot. But Ahmad's delivery was pretty damn average. And look, if that was me and someone had passed the ball to me like that today, I would have given him a mouthful and said, that is not acceptable. Turn it up. I mean, Murata just, what is Murata doing now? I mean, Ahmad, that's a poor cutback. That's a poor cutback. He should have hit Casemiro. That's a simple 15-metre cutback, and he's completely cooked it. D-Unit's not happy with that. Michael Carrick's folding his hands in frustration. I'm frustrated as well, Carrick. Poor effort, Ahmad. Shea Lacey's not on the bench today, is he? I thought that Shea Lacey might have been on the bench, and they could have brought him on for old mate in the second half, but no, it's Mason Mount, Xerxes, Dorgu. That's it. We've got a lot of defensive subs today. We've got Mazraoui. How's Malacia still getting a... he's literally a waste of a spot on the squad. They should have just cut him loose, paid out his contract. He's not even on that much money. Just pay him out and let him go. Why is he occupying a spot on the bench? There's no future for him at Old Trafford. You're not going to bring him on. He's literally, you could have played Shea Lacey on the bench. He could have come on for Ahmad in the second half. It would have made a hell of a lot more sense. But no, Michael Carrick, fraud. Doesn't know what he's doing. Just logged on at work. Who scored? Luke Shaw did, Matt, and it was a Bruno Fernandes FPL assist. It wasn't a Bruno Fernandes assist, just an FPL assist. It's broken. I don't know what's going on with the timer, Chris. Something's weird with the Streamlabs timer. It's like a bugged or something. It's not working. I'm going to try and find a workaround for the 3 p.m. games, or maybe at halftime. I think it's possible for me to do. I've just got to figure out how to get it on the screen. That's going to be the difficult bit. And when I do it, it's probably going to look really messy if I'm doing a live stream and it's live. But if you guys are happy, I will look into it at halftime. Oh yeah, I'm not sure why it's causing such an issue. It's just being really problematic. That's the best way of describing it. Message deleted. No idea what happened then. What'd you put in there? Played for the under-21 final. Yes, he did. Did they win the Youth Cup? I forgot to bloody look. I've been so out of it the last week. I've been so busy working and just life in general. I've kind of missed what's been happening in other news. I can't believe it. So Nottingham Forest completely safe. They've got nothing to play for today. They can't be caught. It literally is a straight two-way shootout for the third relegation spot between West Ham, who is the late game today. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream the West Ham game. I've obviously got to work tomorrow, and it's a late kickoff. So it's a 12:30 kickoff, which means it finishes at 2:30 in the morning. I'm probably going to watch it regardless, but I don't know if I stream, I'll be way more like buzzing when I finish. Whereas if I just watch it, I'll be able to go to sleep way quicker without streaming. So I'll see how we go later on. I had a bit of a nice sleep today, so that was good too. And if Casemiro scores, we're probably going to do some with it as well. I might be excited enough from Casemiro scoring that I'll just Get on with it. Think City won. Ah, that's disappointing. There was a time Malacia was very good, like pre-injury during Ten Hag time. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. He had a good month. Malacia had a good month. And I think the reason why Malacia had a good month is because Luke Shaw was horrendous. And then when Luke Shaw came back in, I was like, that was the kick up the arse that Luke Shaw needed. And since then, he's been way better. That's disappointing. Oh, my God. People think it's 2-1 or it's 1-0. It can't be both. It's got to be one or the other, boys. All right, Nottingham Forest starting to go into the game a little bit. I mean, they're not really offering anything from an attacking perspective, but they are seeing a little bit of the ball at the moment. But in reality, it's more their back line and their defence that are seeing it than anywhere else. I think they're just happy to see the ball because they've been literally just ramroded by Man United in general the first 15 or so minutes. But here's a good chance. Hutchinson plays it forward. Oh, no, you got Jesus is in. Morgan Gibbs-White, sorry. And Morgan Gibbs-White is denied by Semi Lemons with a big save there, standing up nice and big. Now Man United on the counter. It's Mateus Cunha through the middle. Bruno Fernandes off to the left. Brian Mbeumo off to the right. He plays it to Mbeumo. And Mbeumo goes round the keeper. It should be 2-0. He's hit the post. This absolute fraud. Then Cunha plays it to Bruno. Bruno goes for the dink in. Casemiro races in. Casemiro. Oh, it's just wide. Oh, God. Oh, that could have been it. I mean, it could have been about the Nottingham Forest chance would have been offside. Morgan Gibbs-White would have been called for offside on the replay there. Then the counter was on, and then it was just 3. It was 3-on-3 pretty much. Cunha driving through the middle. He plays it to Mbeumo. It was a beautiful pass. Mbeumo goes round the keeper, somehow hits the post. It comes back. Then Cunha plays it to Bruno. Bruno tries to dink into the far post. Then Casemiro races into the box, tries a bloody, I don't know what you call that, some sort of a half volley scissor kick thing, and it just goes wide of the post, and I thought that could have been the moment the D-Unit has been waiting for. But no, it's not. All right, Ahmad darting, losing the ball. Oh, that should have been 2-0. Shay Lacey wasn't in the Youth Cup. That's interesting. Ahmad's been disappointing as well. As long as Bruno gets more, Gabby's, yep. Bruno Fernandes, edge of the box. I don't know where he's going. I actually have no idea where he's going. And now he's lost the ball. That was a very bizarre sequence of play. It's the best way to describe what I just watched then. I mean, Brian Mbeumo, this is how you know the man is not in form. I mean, he's actually done super well not to lose the ball there and go around the keeper, but he's hit the post flush. Oh, he did super well there. Even the keeper tried to get a touch on him and just, oh, God. That should have been 2-0. Unbelievable. I don't know. That's why I benched him. I tell you what, I was like, guaranteed Brian Mbeumo is probably going to return today. Do we see over 3.5 Man United? Not sure, Murat. Depends on whether we get another goal in this half. If we get another goal this half, I think you could probably... I've actually predicted, 3 goals to 1 or something like that? I think we'll give Nottingham Forest a sniff at a goal at some point today. Slabhead comes out to me. Doesn't get anywhere near his marker. Now Nottingham Forest down the right-hand side. Great ball into the box. Woody the Woodpecker was lurking, but Martinez sees it out for a Nottingham Forest corner. Do you think Mbeumo is having confidence issues? I think actually the issue with Mbeumo is the Carrick system more than anything else. I think that is the main issue. Michael Carrick hasn't really, the Amrin system really suited Mateus Cunha and Brian Mbeumo. The Michael Carrick system doesn't really suit them. That's the main issue, more than anything else. It'll be interesting to see if he does get the job, how he addresses that over the summer, because arguably Ahmad and Brian Mbeumo's form has literally driven off a cliff since Michael Carrick's taken over. I mean, Brian Mbeumo hasn't had an attacking return since I think it was game week 27 or 26. Like, that is a long time without an attacking return. And Ahmad is even worse. I feel like Ahmad might be worse. I could be wrong. Maybe it's very similar. Either way, it's been lacking. I'm Nottingham Forest. That's all a bit too easy. Can Luke Shaw get there? Yes, he can. A very good challenge there from Luke Shaw, having a decent game here. Maybe this is his first 8.5 game of the season, Beth. But, I mean, good time to have it. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's sloppy from Bruno. That's sloppy from Bruno. Now Casemiro has to go out and he tries to win the ball. Doesn't get anywhere near it. Elliot Anderson now sits there, plays out to Morgan Gibbs-White on the left-hand side, who dinks across him, but it doesn't get past Casemiro. That's surely going to count as a block, you would think. I suppose that determines on whether they think it was a shot or not. It was in the box that he got in the way. Or maybe it's an interception. God knows. I just hope they bin that off at the end of the season. If I have to sit there and deal with this crap again next year, I'm not going to be happy. 3-0. There we go. Yeah, exactly. It definitely fits Amarin's tactics more. I think that's the issue. Brian Mbeumo and Cunha were signed because he needed 2 10s in that system. And, Casemiro again getting in the way. Another nice little block there from Casemiro, getting amongst the action early doors. I mean, he could have also scored already as well. What a man. Elliot Anderson and Casemiro having a DC race. Are they? How big is it? I mean, they're both probably up there pretty quickly, I would have thought. There's been a lot of midfield play there, just them getting in the way of each other. Winning DCs off each other. Maybe they had a bet before the game. Who can get to 12 first, boys? Who can get to 12 first? All right, this is Nottingham Forest, second corner of the game here in the 26th minute. Wow. As I said, they've been involved and they have been. They might get it before half time. Hopefully. Nottingham Forest ball in. Luke Shaw gets in the way of that one. Brian Mbeumo is going to chase it down and can't win the throw in. It's a good ball in there. Luke Shaw, though, a very important header, getting in front of Chris Wood and heading it clear. Man United's new home kit. What do I think of it? Anyone looking at the new home kit, what do we think? It's got a little collar. I don't know if I like the collar, but it looks a bit... It looks like the collar's not big enough. I actually quite like this year's shirt. I thought this year's shirt was not too bad. Dallo with the clearance. That's going to count. He hoofed it up to the halfway line. That's crap that's what actually counts as a clearance, because to me, I mean, that's just giving the ball away. That's not a clearance. It's just giving the ball away. A clearance, for me, is when you clear it and it actually goes to one of your players. But that's not what it counts. Looks like Timu Mummy, late doors. Hey, yeah. Would you replace DCs if any rules? I'd just bin it off, man. Bin it off, bring back the assistant manager chip, give me my extra 60 points a season. That's what I'd say. I've barely got any points out of DC this year because I just haven't invested in those kind of players. So I'm like, sack it off. Bring back my assistant manager chip. I reckon I can beat my 56 points I got the first time around if they bring it back in its true form. Casemiro winning a foul. Good man. Get up. Too early to go down injured. Why am I going to feel I should have sold Casemiro? I did captain him. Definitely a foul there by Igor Jesus on the great man. I don't like the collar. I think the collar looks stupid. Is that me? Or I actually think that the collar looks stupid with that kit. I feel like it shouldn't be a collared kit. Especially with the way they've done the collar. The collar just looks like some Temu version of... I don't know. Oh my God, Le Mans, what's he doing? Far out. He's got away one there. Kobe Maynard's been fouled by Elliot Anderson. But Le Mans, that's the second time in about 3 games he's made a Hail Mary pass out from the back. And again, it almost cost us. I mean, what's he doing there? That's suicidal, that pass. Jesus. I would say it's a definite upgrade, 100%. Ahmad's worse. He hasn't scored. Yeah, he's been, yeah. I mean, Ahmad and Mbuma have both been dire. They've both been dire. Harry Maguire turning around like a semi-lorry in a tight street. Does manage to hold onto the ball. Kobe Mainu tries to, I mean, that's not a good pass. Actually, it's worked out all right. Dallo somehow managed to rescue the situation. Brian Mbeumo now just looks at Elliot Anderson and says, you're not getting the ball off me, baby. And scoots past him now. Ahmad down the right-hand side. Confronted again by Elliot Anderson, who tries to take him out but doesn't succeed. Casemiro seeing a little bit of the ball here, playing a couple of 1-2s, going past Elliot Anderson. Now he's driving it in. Can he win a foul off Elliot Anderson? Oh, he tries a cheeky backheel, does Casemiro. Doesn't quite get to its intended target, but they win the ball back regardless. Mainu now to Dallo ball. Dallo to Mainu. Some nice little movement there, boys. It's pretty good possession play. Now they switch sides. Martinez goes out to the left. He goes for a little wander. He goes past Hutchinson, who just lets him go. Bruno Fernandes takes aim. Not troubling anyone there with that shot that is going harmlessly into the crowd. Ahmad definitely hasn't scored this year, 100%. I'm very confident on that. He went to AFCON and he has not scored since he's come back. I don't think he's even got an assist since he's come back. He's been horrendous. So weird and crazy Liverpool didn't go for him. Yeah, I agree. I think he's on track for DC, Matt, at the very minimum, which hopefully will be at least 3 points if he gets booked. It could be as many as 5 points without any attacking return if Man United win the game to 0 and he doesn't get booked. And then if he does something, hopefully he scores a goal, which would be even better. Verts and Frimpong would have thrived. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Liverpool are just going to back slot in. I'm here for it. I've not seen anything from slot this. Casemiro there with a tackle, but unfortunately doesn't win the ball off Elliot Anderson. He maintains the possession, but I don't even know if that will count as a tackle because he went in, he touched the ball, but he didn't win it. So I don't know if that counts or not. I suppose we'll see if it goes up by 1. Someone will comment. Oh, Dallo just sends Morgan Gibbs-White into the turf. That's definitely a foul. Don't know why he's putting his hands up in protest. That was clearly a foul, Dallo. Let's not fool anyone here. I was right about Ahmad, yep. They're blinded by this title win last season because I don't get how slot. Yeah, I don't know. Good question. I'm not sure how they. For me, he shouldn't be in a job, but he is. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say about that, really. If Frimpong doesn't get injured, yeah, I don't know. It was really weird, right? So Frimpong, from my knowledge, didn't have a bad injury record at Leverkusen, but he's come to Liverpool and he feels like he lasts 2 games before he gets another injury. It's bizarre. Like, is the Premier League that much more of a physical challenge than what the Bundesliga was? Surely that can't be right? Elliot Anderson, ball into the box. Dominguez tries getting his head on it, but no success. Well, he does get his head on it, sorry. That is a success. Keeping it down and on target was definitely not a success. That's the opportunity. That's the bit of information I missed there. Man United persisting with his short, kicking it out from the back. I don't mind it. Nottingham Forest not a very good pressing team, I don't think. Cunha sticks his foot in, wins. Oh, that's poor from Cunha. That's really poor from Cunha. Now it's Elliot Anderson bursting forward. Casemiro definitely fouled Anderson, but apparently the ref reckons he didn't, and it's play on. And Elliot Anderson's been left in a heap on the floor. And now Casemiro looked like he fouled someone again, but again, no foul. Bruno Fernandes now on the counter. Can he find someone? He finds Brian Mbeumo, who turns inside the box. Unfortunately, his touch is sloppy, and now Milinkovic looks like he's trying to foul him, and that's definitely a pullback, but the referee allows play on. The Man United still have the ball. Kobe Mainu takes over. To Bruno. Casemiro, back to Maguire. Back to Casemiro. Back to Maguire. Dalot ball. Dalot ball. Useless ball. Gives the ball away. Sloppy pass. Now it's Nottingham Forest on the counter, but they also, Hutchinson plays a pass too cooked for Nico Williams, who was rushing onto the scene. That is 100% a foul there on Elliot Anderson by Casemiro. I don't know what the referee is doing there. I mean, he kind of is already falling over. Casemiro kind of knows he's hit him as well. I'm surprised that wasn't a foul, but anyway, we'll play on. The other day, and we had sold 10k season tickets in today. Not bad for League One. That's really good. This is not the Mbumo from Brentford. No, it is not. That's definitely for sure. All right, Nico Williams down the right for Omari Hutchinson. A rare 4-8 forward here for Forest, and what's been a pretty lackluster half from them, to be fair. Martinez clears the danger. Now it sits up beautifully for Brian Mbumo, who takes over just into the Nottingham Forest half. Plays it back to Cunha. Cunha should look inside, give it to Bruno, but he doesn't. Takes too long on the ball. Ends up having to play it back to Harry Maguire. Could be fair to say Salah did most of the work, though. Yeah, this is fair. This is fair. Yeah, I feel like Salah, without the season Salah had last year, Liverpool don't go anywhere near the title last year. He had an otherworldly season. He was just so good. I feel like if he hadn't been at the level he was at for the majority of last season, Liverpool probably get nowhere near the title. But that's what you need. In a title-winning season, you need players that are just playing at their peak power. And you'd have to say with Arsenal, Declan Rice has probably played at peak power. And so is probably Gabriel. David Ray has been really good as well. Outside of those players, though, it's not like many of them have played at peak power. Timber had a really good finger until he got injured, obviously. Cunha just falls on the ground and away he's protesting. There was nothing wrong with that. Now it's a long ball here to Morgan Gibbs White, who takes it down beautifully. Dalot ball, what's he doing there? I mean, he gets away with that. Harry Maguire mops up his mess. But that was pretty poor work there from Dalot. What's Slot's game plan? That's a really good question. Give it to Dirty Dom. Hope they win a set piece and put it on Virgil van Dijk's head. That seems to be the plan of late. Something along those lines. Well, that's really good play there from Copy Mania, who just brushes Elliot Anderson aside like he's not even there. All right, here we go. Now the boys are streaming forward. Ahmad into the box. Finds Bruno Fernandes, who puts in a very poor ball. Doesn't beat the first man, but it does win Manchester United's first corner. And maybe this is the moment. Casemiro will be in the box. Bruno Fernandes is not taking the corner. It's actually going to be Brian Mbumo with the corner instead. That's a little bit disconcerting because we do know that Bruno Fernandes' set pieces are the ones that normally find their way to Casemiro's head. Play a scissors formation. Same with Dirty Dom this season. Saved him. Finally going to the bench next season? No, because they won't sign a right back probably. All right. Man United's first corner of the game. Will it lead to something? It's a good ball in. Casemiro rises, but it's over his head. It's Martinez on the follow-up volley, claiming a handball, but it just looked like it hit a Nottingham Forest player. Nothing doing there. I mean, that would have been hilarious if it was like a second Man United defender scoring from pretty much identical position, but it wasn't. Think Carey will sign Elliot Anderson for next season? Feel like it'd be a pretty good signing, to be fair. Casemiro was unmarked then as well. If it had just been slightly lower, it would have been Casemiro. Happy days. Yeah, it's the kind of player they need. I mean, Casemiro's leaving. Anderson kind of plays the exact same position. He's a workhorse. He can deal with the games. He's been playing 3 games a week all season. You'd think that he can handle it. Part of me think, I mean, if Rodri signs a new deal, it's hard to see why Man City would go for him because, you'd think that means that Rodri's still going to be first choice, right? Anderson, at his stage of his career, probably doesn't want to sit there and sit on the bench. That wouldn't be good for his career. Mainu wins the ball. I mean, there's been some meaty challenges here. This one is a foul. I think this is a foul on Dominguez. Mainu, I thought he went pretty close to winning the ball. Let's have a look. He did win the ball. I'm surprised that's actually a foul. I don't think there's much wrong with that. Yeah, what's he meant to do? It's like the other player runs into his leg after he's won the ball. How's that a foul? I think that's a little bit harsh on Mainu, to be honest. It's just Maracana's demanding a king's ransom. Yeah, it probably is that as well. Will be down the chances of me getting to away games of 0, not a season ticket, and away games always go within a date. Yeah, that's fair. I'm scared for Anderson to go to United, but then again, to go and get benched at City isn't ideal. Exactly. Anderson's already got 12 DC. I mean, Casemiro I don't think is too far behind from what people are saying. He's definitely been involved in the rough and tumble there in the midfield as well. It's like been a DC dreamer's dream this half in the midfield at the moment. Goes to Madrid, Tuchimani to United. I'd be happy with that move as well. I think I'm not excited to pronounce his name every game, but I feel like he would actually be a pretty good signing for Man United. I mean, he was the Casemiro replacement at Real Madrid. So why not sign the Real Madrid Casemiro replacement when we get rid of him? Plus, Tuchimani, oh my God. I feel like he is fairly young. I feel like he's like 23, 24. I could be wrong. Might be older. He could be younger as well, for all I know. I know that Madrid signed him when he was a teenager, so he's probably about 22, 23. Chouamani. Casemiro only 4 DC. Someone said he was on 5 like 20 minutes ago. The good old DC. The fraud that it is. Just call him T. I like that. We've got a guy called Viano, then everyone just calls him V. I was like, that's quite easy to say, V. And he responds quite well to V as well, which is handy. They must have removed, 26. I mean, Le Mans comes out and claims this corner. Dallo balls away. Back to Casemiro. Casemiro plays it forward. Finds Mateus Cunha. Cunha to Casemiro. Casemiro bursts forward. He plays it into Bruno. Bruno. Oh, shot blocked. It's another corner for Manchester United. Milinkovic gets in the way. Quick corner here for Man United. And Bruno to Bruno. Bruno. Teasing. Into the first man. Crap. Trying to have the assist record. All right, Dallo ball. Here we go. Dallo ball. Ahmad. Over the bar. Fell to the wrong bloke. The one bloke you didn't want heading a goal, it fell to him. Surprising, Ahmad actually got his head to it because he is a relatively small player in general in terms of height. He's not a very tall player. Yeah, I don't know why Sells is getting so excited. That never really looked like troubling him, but he made it look like it was. Luke Shaw, that was an interesting piece of play. He's done well to put it out for a throw, and I thought he was about to get absolutely bamboozled. Considering this really should have been 2-0 by now, dangerous scoreline. Michael Carrick's not very good at this scoreline either. I think all our other games have been like 1 goal up. We've always conceded. I mean, it's nine attempts to 3, 2 on target to 1. So our attempts on goal have not been overly fabulous. Gibbs White with a ball forward to Crystal Woody Woodpecker. Can't get it under control, and Martinez concedes the corner. Would Adam Warden fit at United? I feel like Adam Warden's a little bit too injury prone for my liking. He'd probably be an upgrade, yes, but I don't know if he's fit enough. Man United have enough blokes that love the treatment table as it is. We don't need any more that are half a problem. All right, Nottingham Forest with the corner here. Only 90 seconds left and injury time remains in the first half. I really want to know why the time has stopped working. Like, why has it done that? Yeah, it doesn't work enough. Yep. I mean, Mainu has been pretty good defensively and getting his body in the way of things. He's definitely improved. It's like he's been learning like firsthand off what Casemiro's doing. I feel like Mainu's done a lot more of the defensive side of late. What are we waiting for here? VAR going to give a penalty against Man United? For what? Yeah, of course it's checked and cleared. It's not Arsenal. Let's be fair. If it was them behind, guaranteed that's a penalty. Bruno got an assist. He did. He did. Will you take Bruno G at United or Tonali? I'd take both. I think both would be pretty good buys, to be honest. Imagine having both Brunos in that midfield. It would be pretty epic, I reckon. Casemiro, that's got to be an interception. Gets in the way. Cunha just doing a little bit of a, I don't know, argy-bargy there with Hutchinson, but sees him off. Now he gets it and he gives it away. And now that's clearly a foul. That's stupid from Cunha. Well, there's only going to be one added minute here in the end of the first half. We'll offer Bruno Fernandes a new contract. Sheffield Wednesday. Bruno Fernandes, however. Yeah, could you imagine that? That'd be pretty sick, wouldn't it? Just to mess with the commentators. Yeah, I mean, that would be mad. You'd have to be like Bruno Fernandes, Mateus Fernandes, Bruno Guimaraes. That would be, yeah, that would be, imagine if they had all those three. That'd be pretty mad. That's definitely a foul on Luke Shaw, and it is. That should almost take us through to half time. We've got 20 seconds of injury time left here. It's Luke Shaw's goal in the 5th minute that currently separates the teams. 1-0 Man United. Bruno Fernandes with an FPL assist, but it definitely won't count as an actual Premier League assist. And the commentators on the screen just said it should be 2, and I agree, it should be 2. Brian Mbeumo with a gilt-edged chance to make it 2-0 midway through that half, and then the follow-up from Casemiro, scissor kick, kind of half volley, whatever you want to call it, just flashing wide of the post. And that brings the first half officially to a close. I'm going to sit here at halftime and try and figure out why this timer is not working. Why is it not working? 0, 0, 0, 0. Let's refresh that. Maybe that works. Let's see if that worked. Nope. Sorry, I'm just going to leave that on the screen for a second. I'm going to muck around to see what the hell's going on here. It's like something's happened. Saving restarts the timer. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just try countdown, see if that works. If that works, that'll be ridiculous. No, that's still not working either. It just doesn't want to work. That's so bizarre. Let's delete it off screen again. Sorry, bear with us a second. Sub-4 management organized. Yeah, that should be it. Like, why is it? Sorry, gonna make that smaller. Like, why is that not working? That's what I want to know. Why is that just doing some weird stuff? Just doesn't want to work. Bizarre. Refresh. Disabled. What does that mean? Disabled. How do I disable them? Let's try that. How do we go here and start now? That's so weird. It's just like it doesn't want to start. I don't understand what's going on. Shortcuts enabled. What does that do? Still nothing. That's bizarre. All right. I don't know why the timer's just, it's carked it. Absolutely carked it. Shat itself. FB assets be real assists only. I think in reality they should be real assists only, but that's just me. I don't think they're going to I don't know if they'll change it again next year. They changed it this year to give people more points. So there's been a lot more assists that would never have counted last year that have been given this year. But is it a good thing? I'm not 100% sure it's a good thing. Bueno and Gomez, it doesn't... Yeah, exactly. You're dead right, Rob. Why are people here eating when they could be out watching the footy? So rude. Wonder if they had an overstock of certain letters at the club shop, maybe. Millennium bug, could be. It's really weird. Like, what? It just stopped working. I'm like, can I get a... Hold on. Oh, bugger. What have I done there? I'm trying to figure out solutions. I need to think about solutions. I need to somehow bring in a... I know what I need. Actually, I need to look it up. I'm going to try and Google this while this is on at half time. All right, where are we at? Let's have a look. Timer, clock in Streamlabs. It's going to come up with the same one I've got in it. Streamlabs App Store. Adding a timer to the clock or clock to Streamlabs is easiest using a dedicated app like Sprout Timers from the Streamlabs App Store. Or you can use a separate application like My Stream Timer as a text or media file. Open Streamlabs desktop and click on the App Store icon on the left-hand menu. Okay, let's have a look. App Store. And Sprout Timer or Stream Timer. Hopefully I haven't gone off the screen. No, I'm still there. That looks good. I hope I'm still there. End stream. All right, that's still there. All right, now I need to go to, hold on. What is it called? Sprout Timer. Sprout Timers. Here we go. What does it do? Customer times your stream of clean. All right, let's give this a go. All right, app installed successfully. That's good news. Sprout Timer. What's the other option they offered? Stream Timer. Stream Timer. Hold on. Go back here. Stream Timer. Stream Timer. But that's already what I've got. That's the one that's not working. All right, let's try this other one. All right, let's bear with us, folks. I'm going to try and add something in here. All right, so I need to go here. I need to add an app. It's going to tell me I'm going to have to restart. All right. Flip clock. Save. How do I add this in? Stream a app. Sorry, that's what I need. Padding. Oh my God. How do I get this actually on the screen? Timer font size 64. Yeah. Add to scene. Aha. Scene collection. What am I in? All right, so I need the Man United stream. Man United, where are we at? Add. All right, can we see it? Flip clock. I can see it. There it is. Ah! I clicked the wrong thing. Flip clock. What's going on here? Why is it not? Why is it? That's okay. That's stupid. Hold on. Hold on. That's rubbish. We don't want starting soon. That's stupid. All right. Hold on. My God. How do you adjust this? All right. Hold on. We need to go back in here. Sorry. My bad. So I need to save that. Can we start this? How do we start? Streamlabs. Indicator. Reset. That's not what I want. I don't want to count down. I want Streamlabs. Oh, this is so stupid. Why is... Oh, my God. What? I mean, now it's got 0-0, right? I mean, what? This is just a disaster. I can't... Why is the other one not working? This is really amateur hour, isn't it? Sorry, folks. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't use Streamlabs though. He uses OBS. It's completely different. Streamlabs, there's only 2 different ones to do it. There is a way to do it. What's the other option? Method 2, using my stream time and text source. If you prefer a lightweight external tool that links to a text source, download and open a free PC tool like My Stream Timer. Set your timer duration, e.g. hit start. Copy the output text or link path provided in the app. In Streamlabs, go to sources, click the plus icon, text, name your source, e.g. timer, and add source. Check the box that says read from file and browse to the text file generated by your timer app. Format the font, color, and size to your liking. Under sources, click the plus icon and select media file. Click add source and locate the download timer video file on your computer. Okay. Okay. All right. I don't know why that's not working though. My URL width. God. All right, we're going to delete that. That's rubbish. I can't even get that to start. Right, just bin that off. That looks stupid. Sorry, folks. We bin that off. Sweet. Yeah, as I said, I've trying to work around my normal timer is not working. Or for whatever reason, Streamlabs is having a whinge. I don't know if it's I'm having an issue with it. Anyway, we're going to try a secondary item here. All right, what does it say? And it goes here. My stream timer. My stream timer. Install on Windows. That looks pretty good. Count down and count up times and popular streamer apps. Beautiful. All right, let's install that. Okay, it's just thinking about it for a minute here, folks. All right, let's get it. There's a lot of options here. I can get a few different ones. Hold your phone to the screen. Oh, send letters to the club shop. Yeah. All right, we're just waiting here. It's computer's thinking about downloading this. Do not minimize window. Okay, that's fine. We don't have to deminimize it. All right, here we go. This looks promising. Oh, I thought something was happening, but what is going on here? Is anything happening? Well, this is ridiculous. Now nothing's happening. I just want to download it, man. Aha, here we go. Here we go. All right, let's update this. Checking, starting. I need to ring a friend. Oh my God, I just want to download this thing. What the hell is wrong with it? Like, what is it doing? Oh, here we go. Downloading. Finally. Starlink had to think about it then. Can we compute for the D-Unit? Oh, here we go. All right, let's do it. Finish output. Let's do this. File name. No, I don't want the time. Up. Start at 00, yes. Add minute. Let's see if I can get it to 45. This will be a miracle. If I can actually get this to work, it's going to be a miracle. All right, here we go. 24, 44, 40, 30. Oh, yeah, I think I might have it, but I'm just trying to figure out how the hell I'm going to do it. I think I've figured out how to do it, potentially. All right, I've got a file name. It's called Count Up. Okay. All right, so I've got this. Download with a duration timer. Copy the output. Text or link path provided in the app. Okay, I've got that. All right, 45 minutes in. Boom. All right, copy that. Okay. I've copied that. Now what do I need to do? Copy the output path or link path. Go to sources, click the plus icon and select plus text. All right. Okay, plus text. Yep, add source. Let's call it clock. Add source. Read from file. There we go. Paste. Done. Where is it? Why is it there? Why can't I see it? Where the hell is this thing? Okay, I don't know what's going on here. They need a bulletproof vibe for idiots like me that don't know what they're doing. Like, what the hell? Why can't I see it? Why does it look like that? Read from file. Read from file. Browse. Oh man, I've got no bloody idea what I'm doing. Read from file and browse for the text file generated. What? Desktop. Downloads, pictures. I'm going to try and figure it out after the game. I don't know what's going on. I can't get it to work anyway. So sorry, folks. Yep, F the clock. I agree. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, folks. We're just going to have to live without it. No idea what's going on. Yep, exactly. I don't care. We'll figure it out later. It's the second half anyway. We're back underway. 2 minutes into the second half. What an absolute disaster. I will figure it out. I need to watch a video, but it's trying to do it live on a stream and not end up having copyright issues is a big problem. There's half an hour between the Man United game finishing and the 3 p.m. games. I've got to try and figure it out for them, folks. It gives you half an hour to find it out. £3 gone. I reckon there's going to be some goals in this half, Murat. Don't you worry. Casemiro's getting his goal, baby. He better bloody get his goal. Otherwise, I'm not going to be happy if he ends up with 2 points. All right, where are we at? I need to look at. Get that open. Wow, I can't believe Anderson's already on 12 DC. That's ridiculous. Well, I didn't actually think he's got 12 DC. Like, what does he do to get it? Did I just give it to him out of charity? Like, ask him for a friend. I've not seen him get 12 in that half, but I actually didn't think he had a very good half. I mean, maybe what it is, Anderson gives the ball away and then just goes and charges after it and then somehow gets a tackle for it. I didn't see him get any ball recoveries. Who knows? DC is a complete mystery to me. You can't see it in a game. It's just crap. I bet you they counted that as a DC for Anderson. Didn't even win the ball. Like, if that's classified as a tackle, that's crap. Because he does a lot of that, and he doesn't actually he doesn't win the ball. Like, how's that a tackle? Like, just putting a bit of body on someone? Is that what they're counting as a tackle? I'd love to know, because that makes no sense to me. He's not won any balls, really, in this game, I don't feel. Come on, Casemiro. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Pull one out. Pull your masterclass out. Right, Luke Shaw, here we go. Bruno Fernandes takes over. God, that's a nice little piece of play there from Bruno. Bruno pretending he's a winger. No one had that in their expected points locker room today. But he's won himself a corner. Here we go. We're on the right side for a Bruno Fernandes corner in front of the Stretford end. Can Casemiro rise up to find a Bruno Fernandes cross into the box and head it in? Come on. Slabhead's gone up. Look at him. He's looking at him. 2 big targets for Bruno to aim at. Arguably, we all want a Casemiro goal rather than a Harry Maguire goal, but I'd take one regardless. Ahmad, don't even bother yourself, mate. It's going in. Sadly, it's gone straight to a Nottingham Forest player. That was very underwhelming from Bruno. Cunha now is going to try a ball in. This finds Harry Maguire. The back stick. Harry goes for it. And I think has won another corner. Yes, he has. Oh, it's a throw-in. Oh, wow. The Nottingham Forest played very well there not to see that out for a corner. Oh, Bruno. That's poor from Bruno. That's poor. That's very poor. Oh, it was so good. Like, Casemiro just kind of edged Chris the Woody Woodpecker out of the way, but old mate there getting a block on Harry Maguire's goal-bound shot. Dallo ball takes over. Just inside the United half. Plays a nice ball through to Casemiro. Casemiro looks up, plays a ball out to the sweeping ball out to the left-hand side. Mateus Cunha takes it down. He cuts inside, plays it to Bruno. Bruno tries a 1-2. Unfortunately, Bruno's not been at it the first 5 or so minutes of the second half. Another pathetic pass from him straight to Nottingham Forest. Martinez covers the retreating, should I say the attacking Nottingham Forest advance and puts it out for a throw-in on the halfway line. Nico Williams goes for a little jaunt inside, plays it backwards. Elliot Anderson takes over. What are they talking about? I have no idea what the commentator was talking about then. That was a bit weird. Oh, that's got to be it. I mean, Casemiro saying that's not a foul. That is actually not a foul. That's just a good tackle from Casemiro. Casemiro letting the ref know what he thinks as well. Probably going to get himself booked just for me. Maybe it's not the Olympian curse. Maybe it's the D-Unit captaincy curse. It's struck again in the last couple of weeks, hasn't it? O'Reilly captain, triple captain, and then old Casemiro not doing anything. Nico Williams plays a ball straight into Luke Shaw. Nottingham Forest corner. Man United started this half pretty damn sloppily, it has to be said. All right, Murray Hutchinson's over to take the Nottingham Forest corner. The big boys come forward, Milinkovic and Morato. Milinkovic has so far failed to score a goal in all 36 and a half Premier League games this season after scoring 5 last year. Elliot Anderson, great ball in, and it's 1-1. And just like that, Elliot Anderson has himself an assist. That was the player to bring. I said that is probably the player to bring in. And Elliot Anderson's put it on Morato's head, and Morato makes no mistake from about 6 yards out. And I said that Man United had started the half sloppily, and they have started the half exceptionally sloppily. And again, this is another question mark against Michael Carrick. He's yet to show any good results, no good performances, and yet somehow we're happy to give him 2 years at the helm. And again, the second half here has been, for what a better term, it's been a crap show. Is he offside? Oh, he could be offside. This could be marginally offside. I might have to take the goal off. I tell you what, I reckon it could be off. It was way too easy. I agree. The commentators called it exactly what it is. Far too easy. I think it might be offside, though. I don't know. I didn't think Fernandes was playing one. I thought he was just on the wrong side of Maguire. Maybe I was wrong. VAR are checking. Oh, is Bruno's arm playing him on? Far out. This is tight. Which part of Bruno's arm is offside? Which part of Bruno's arm counts as being onside and offside? It's Bruno Fernandes that is going to be playing him on if it is given. Have they cleared it? No, it's a goal. Bruno Fernandes playing him on side. Pathetic from Bruno. He's had a horrible 7 minutes of this second half. It is 1-1, confirmed there by VAR. And Bruno Fernandes, I mean, what is he doing? He's playing him on with his arm. Just not good enough there, really. All right, here we go. Dallo ball into the box from Bruno. Can he take it down? Oh, he can't. Man, Mateus Cunha's made it 2-1. And just like that, Man United are back in front. I mean, that was about 60 seconds of equalisation. I think Brian and Boomo might be credited with the assist here, but it is 2-1. Nottingham Forest are protesting here. I don't know if the ref has given a foul. I don't know what's going on here. All right, I don't want to get too excited because VAR, again, probably checking at something here. So Dallo ball pays it into the box. Oh, is that handball? It might be handball on Mbumo. But there's a block. It doesn't lead directly to a goal scoring. I mean, that's probably a handball. That should be a handball, surely. I don't know. I'm not sure how this works. The referee was looking at it. It's not the direct piece of play that leads up to a goal because it's blocked by someone else. I don't know if that's going to be given as a goal or VAR will intervene. We'll have to wait and see. We are waiting as usual. VAR consulting. Do they have Bruno Fernandes? Do they have Brian and Boomo on their team? Look at the VAR booth. It's just like, can we screw Man United over? I mean, I tell you what, it's not. I don't know. I feel like it's a handball. Are they going to give the goal? Old mate's listening, and no, it's going to be ruled out here. No, the referee's going to go to the monitor. I'm going to have to take that goal back off. We're going to leave it at 1-1. It looks like this is going to be ruled out for a handball, I think. VAR checking the rules. They are. Yeah, I know. They're quite fast when Arsenal's not playing, that's for sure. But I mean, look at the proximity. Like, it comes off his own arm, like his own leg. It's not like he's trying to play them. I don't know. I think it's a handball. I think, truthfully, I think it's a handball. Is it clear and obvious? The answer is no. I mean, the ref obviously is not overly convinced because he's seeing a lot of replays as well. I mean, they're showing this so many times now. I'll tell you what, if it takes this long to work out whether it's a foul or not, just give the goal, man. Like, I think if the referee's not confident, he should just give the goal, but he's not going to. He's going to rule it out. The goal stands. What? Oh, he's given a goal. Good on him. Good on him. He's given a goal. Cunha goes off to do his samba shuffle and then just starts paddling on the floor. I don't know what that's all about, but either way it is. We've just had VAR waste 5 minutes of the game for just crap. And the referee says, you know what, you're full of crap, mate. And basically says, settle down. I'm not like that. What is it? What's the word I'm looking for? That completely chickenless player, that ref that was last week at Arsenal that looked at the monitor for about 20 minutes and then decided that he didn't have the bottle and bottled the decision and ruled it out. This referee says, you know what, VAR, settle down. I'm the referee. I saw it, and that's a goal. That's what we love to see. That's brilliant. I mean, for what it's worth, it's not like he's played the ball. The ball's come off his thigh onto that part of his hand. That, under the rules of the game, is actually not a handball because if it comes off your own body onto the hand, it's actually play on, which is why I was surprised that they looked at it in the first place, because it looked like the first angle they showed, it looked like it was just Milenkovic played it, hits Mbumo's arm, but it actually came off Mbumo's thigh onto his arm, and I reckon that's why the ref has allowed the goal to stand. Harry bloody Wilson benched. There you go. Checking Carragher and Howdy squads for some cheap differentials in 3 weeks' time. Is that an Mbumo assist? God knows. God knows. Great news for dentists. Love it. Wilson Acedio. Jesus. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that counts as an Mbumo assist. I don't think it does. It cannoned off. It cannoned off 2 Nottingham Forest players. I think the answer is it's not an assist for anyone, but I could be wrong. I mean, that Cunha literally scored within 60 seconds of Nottingham Forest taking the lead. Oh, no, I mean equalising. Sorry, they never took the lead. Equalising. Yeah, VAR, man. They just love to ruin the game, don't they? They really do love to ruin the game. Not the kind of assist Bruno was hoping for, legit. Oh, no. He got Jesus. He got Jesus. What a run. Oh, Le Mans. Oh, he gets there. He gets there and gets the follow-up as well. Give an assist to the Forest defender. Diabolical. All right, Man United on the charge. I mean, it's become an end-to-end game here all of a sudden in the 61st minute, and we plod on again. Matheus Cunha, I mean, that was a costly transfer. I sold Casemiro, and I bought in Casemiro for Cunha, and in the moment that I've done that, Cunha has scored twice and Casemiro has yet to score. That is the definition of, like, just, again, that came down to Michael Carrick not being bloody honest with his presser, and that literally has cost me about 20 FPL points now. Just sums up the season I've had. Anderson on a 10-pointer as of now. I wouldn't have thought so. Oh, yeah, he's got the assist, hasn't he? Yeah, my bad. I was like, hold on, what? Yeah, that's right. He got the assist. I forgot about that. Harry bloody Wilson. There's a reason why I sold him on wildcard, folks. There's a reason why I sold him on wildcard. All right, here we go. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro's gone forward. Harry Maguire's gone forward. Is this the moment? Come on, Bruno. Bruno Fernandes. Good boy. Casemiro goes for it. Unfortunately, only does enough to win a corner. Assist DC 3 bonus. I don't know. Is he really on 3 bonus? I mean, he's a gift to get. I said that he was the move to bring in. That's the guy that I needed to bring in. I've not owned him all season. The dude just keeps scoring points all season. He was a lock for 4 points this week. He's already, as someone said before, was he on 10 points already? It's ridiculous. That was the move I was going to make as well. It's so annoying. Well, one of the moves I was going to make. All right, Ahmad. I don't know what that's a foul for, but it's a foul, and Nottingham Forest have the ball. Does anyone know if that was given as a Brian and Boomo assist? I don't think it's going to be, but I could be wrong. No, it wasn't given as an Mbumo assist. Oh, Mbumo's missed another sitter. You can't believe it. Bruno Fernandes put it on a platter for him, and the man it's so out of form. He is so out of form. Wang starts the Wolves. Here it is, boys. The Wang is going to score tonight. You can put your money on that right now. Wang in. Game week 38. I will be there. Oh, what a move. Bruno just plays it in, and Brian and Boomo, he just can't buy a ticket at the lottery at the moment. I don't know how many ladders he's walked under, but my God, he's walked under some. Fernandes like, mate, any danger of just putting the ball in the net? Wang hat-trick. I can't believe that. Bruno Fernandes laid it on a platter for Brian and Boomo, then he just had to score. I don't know how he's not scored there. That's poor. That's really poor. Ooh, Sells, where's he going? Oh, I mean, Nottingham Forest, what are they doing here? I mean, that was almost a calamity. All right, now what are we waiting for? Luke Shaw and Cunha can't decide who wants to take the throw-in. That's a bit embarrassing. 16 shots to 6, only 3 on target apiece. So Man United have had a lot more shots, but not many of them have been overly quality. I mean, Brian and Boomo has been the chief guilty partner. Just keeps on missing. And bad misses too. Oh, Slabhead, look at him. Look at that semi-lorry going. Yeah, and Boomo's been horrible since AFCON. He's been atrocious. I can't believe I've owned him pretty much for every week post-AFCON as well. Like, full on me for just believing in him. Yeah, I just don't like the football, mate. I'm not going to lie. You're right, but the football's been pretty crap. I actually preferred the football under Amarin from an attacking sense than I have under Michael Carrick. The only 2 good games Michael Carrick has overseen is the Arsenal game where that was a really good game plan. And the Man City win at home. Far out. They were too busy showing a replay. We almost missed a goal for Ahmad. That would have been a Casemiro assist. No, it wouldn't have been. Yes, it would have been. Oh, it would have been a Casemiro assist. This fraud, Ahmad. Any danger of scoring, mate? Yeah, they should. Yeah, they should, 100%. All right, another corner. Bruno Fernandes. Can he find Casemiro this time? No, it's again over the top. Cunha will pick it up. Will he put it back in the mixer? There's all the boys, a big weight in there still. Now it's into Martinez. Martinez, can he find someone in the box? It's a poor touch from him. And he's let Elliot Anderson in, or someone in. Now Dallo's having a forced retreat. Morgan Gibbs White tries an old nutmeg trick, but it doesn't come off. Martinez picks up the scraps. 1 shot on target in his last 11 games. Yep, I think that is pretty accurate. Yeah, he literally could have set him up. Oh, here we go. Ahmad. Can he find Casemiro? No, it's another poor piece of play from Ahmad. I mean, between Ahmad and Mbumo today, they've been so bad. Just wastefulness. Central. Neither of them can finish. Neither of them are in form. No good. Come on, we need to win a penalty and Bruno to give it to Casemiro. That's all we need here. That's all we need. Oh, here we go. Bruno Fernandes picks it up again. Dangerous position. Will he go for goal? He plays it to Cunha. Cunha goes to the outside. It's deflected out for another corner. Oh, maybe that should be not accurate. Wang starts. Yes, he does. Manchester United. In reality, it was actually ref United because it wasn't VAR. VAR tried to take the goal off Man United. The bastards. Oh my God, taking on my own drink here. All right, Bruno Fernandes. Ball in, no good again. His set-piece delivery today has been out of sorts. We've won another corner though. Oh my God, that actually hurt. United should get Bayer. They should. Sign him up. I'll sell him for £100 million. All right, Nottingham Forest about to make a triple change here. I'm 100% selling Mbumo. Bruno Fernandes trying to take the ball down in the box. Nothing doing. It's not been the best of games from Bruno today. Yeah, send Bayer to United, not Brittle. If you have a look, Bayer's already back at Brittle City. He's already back at Brittle City. The Brittle City lineup's actually going to be pretty stacked this year. I think there's actually going to be a couple more rares there than I'd anticipated, but it was good. That guy giving me the 2 rares for free pretty much means that I've been able to send a couple of them down there. Hutchinson's going off here. Dominguez is going off, and so is Chris the Woody Woodpecker. Coming on for Nottingham Forest is what looks like Awoni. I'm assuming one of them is Ndoye. And the other one is, who is the other one? Sangare. Sorry, Sangare, Bakwa, and Aoni, not Ndoye. Ndoye are full of crap. He didn't come on. Sangare. Playing 10 defenders. Wang and Fleming in for the final week. King of the Wolves. I love it. King of the South Park as well, the old Wang. What a name. What an absolute name. Oh, Kobe Maynard, that's a nice piece of play. Nottingham Forest still lining up in a 4-4-2 shape. Now it's just Igor Jesus being partnered by Awoni. Casemiro in the play, the ball played into him. Here we go. Now we sweep it across. Bruno Fernandes takes over once again. He pushes forward. Casemiro's there if you got the cut back. Oh, again, Mbumo with a horrible first touch. He's had some stinker of a game out there. Oh, and then Luke Shaw's given away a free kick with a handball. Oscar Bob watch to me. F the Wilson. Harry, I mean, that was one player I got the selling of right. I sold him in game week 32. He's not done anything the moment I sold him. It is fairly common, yes. It's probably why the Dong Hyung Wang is South Korean. Harry Maguire, what's he complaining about? He's got the offside goal. He's been lucky there. All right. Man United go forward again. 72 minutes gone. Leeds teams come in here. It's Darlow and goal. Rodon, Bidjol and Bornau. James, Stack, Ampadu, Tanaka, and Justin. Casemiro, what a tackle. Calvert-Lewin and Aronson. That's the lead starting 11. And Brian Boom on the back stick. Oh, blocked. Great piece of play there from Casemiro, who just dumped old mate on his ass and then won the ball. Beautiful tackle from him. For Brighton, it's Bart Simpson in goal. Veltman, Van Heck, Dunk, and De Kuyper in a back four. Pascal Gross and Carlos Baliba in central midfield. Minte, Hinshelwood, and Kagladoo in a. So Kagladoo's playing off the left there. That's out of position. And Danny Welbeck again leads the line for Brighton. Igor Jesus tries for goal, but only does as well as kicking into Martinez. Brian McNiss, I have the one cough, is coming in the UK. Oh, I love it. Yeah, that is pretty common in the UK. It has to be fair. I feel like the referee gets called that every game. All right, Ahmad. Casemiro tries to sweep the ball away, but unfortunately only gives it straight to a Nottingham Forest player. Now they come on the attack, and they play it inside, and Morgan Gibbs-White gets there. And Morgan Gibbs-White was protesting for the corner, but all he's done is, unfortunately, it's been a double deflection, and it's gone out for a goal kick. It could be De Kuyper on the left. It's definitely De Kuyper at left back. It's just going to be whether De Kuyper plays further forward or Kagladoo is. Either way, one of them's out of position. There we go. Brian and Boomer, 5 shots today, no goal. I should have put him last on the bench. All right, Casemiro, nice beat of play there. Here we go. That's nice from Casemiro. Here we go. Cunha's away. Surely Casemiro's going to try and go forward and get a goal here. He's at the edge of the box, Bruno. Pick him out, mate. Oh, Bruno scored and like that. Then Bruno Fernandes has finally got his 20th Premier League assist of the season, and Brian Mbeumo has stuck one in, and again, maximum points left on my bench. Brian Mbeumo scores, and it's about bloody time he has. It's 3-1, and Bruno Fernandes has racked up the 20th the 20th Premier League assist that he needed to equal the record. He now needs one more to take the record outright. Brian Mbeumo finally scores, and of course, the week where I benched Morgan Rogers and Brian Mbeumo, they all are stuck, marooned on the bench. Unbelievable, and yet I've got Bruno Fernandes dominating. Unfortunately, Casemiro has done nothing so far in this game, but it was a risk I was willing to take. Yeah, I know, I can't believe it either. I was always going to happen. I knew I benched him. I was like, this is going to be the week they both return, and they did. I mean, Ahmad tried to get there. Bruno Fernandes immediately celebrates like, finally, the assist. What a ball in from Bruno. I mean, for what it's worth, I don't think Brian Mbeumo, I feel like he's got a little bit lucky with that goal, but it is what it is. Yeah, I actually got 23 points on the bench boost, but I think that if I played it this week, I would have got even more. There's been a lot of points going to be on the bench. I've only had 2 players play so far, and I think they've combined, I think they're going to be on 20 points already. So this might have actually well been the better week to bench boost. Who would have believed it? Xerxes and Doggo about to come on. Bruno Fernandes plays it forward to Cunha, who's racing into the box. Cunha. Oh, he just couldn't quite get his shot away. Eventually bundled over. That had to be a free kick on Bruno Fernandes. Apparently not. It's play on. Nottingham Forest on the charge. Casemiro definitely gets he's going to get his customary yellow card here when the play finishes. He's going to end up on a 1-pointer for the D-Unit. What a man. What a man. I don't know how Ahmad didn't get it. If Casemiro does... Oh, it's 3-2. Morgan Gibbs-White has just scored and this game is not over, folks. This game is not over. It's a goal fest. Bruno Fernandes is not happy. He's protesting with the referee who basically says that, you know what, that should have been a foul on him. I don't think it was enough to be a foul. I don't think VAR are going to really look at that too much, but it's 3-2 and this game is not over. That was just as easy as the other one. Defence is absolutely in the mud in these games. You don't want any defenders in these games. You just want the attackers. Surely Casemiro is going to get booked for that. That was a horrendous tackle from him before. Maybe he's going to get away with it because of the fact that Nottingham Forest have scored. He might be spared the booking. Morgan Gibbs-White puts back on his mask after scoring. Still plenty of time left in this game. It's turned into a bit of a shootout. Most assists, yeah. Now Bruno has equaled Kevin De Bruyne and Thierry Henry. He needs one more to get 21. Oh, and Casemiro's going off of a 2-pointer. What a man. What a man. Oh, no, he's not. Sorry, it's Brian and Boomo going off. I've got the wrong bloody number. Brian and Boomo's off. Joshua Zirkzee, the flop, is on. Watchers have no attacking output now. Patrick Dorgu's also going to be coming along with Mason Mount. So Mateus Cunha is also coming off. And Casemiro is also coming off. So that's it. Casemiro gets his standing ovation from Old Trafford. Unfortunately, he's blanked as my captain and he got his yellow card. So Casemiro's off with a 2-pointer as captain. Get in. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. There's about 10 minutes left, boys. 10 minutes left plus injury time. Casemiro is getting a serenadation of the thing. A massive fail on the Casemiro captain, but hey, it is what it is. I was like, he's either going to get sent off or he's going to just dominate, and it might as well be a send-off. A 1-pointer as captain. He's taking his leave from Old Trafford, just like a Dallo special, legit. Well done. He's been class this season, let's be fair. Well done, Cass. 1-pointer as captain. 1-pointer as captain. What a man. What a way to leave. He left with a yellow card. His final act as a Man United player at Old Trafford was to get himself booked. Customary. Yep. No, I mean, I don't think Man United are going to be troubling the scorers again today. I wouldn't have thought. They're still singing about him. Old Trafford crowd are loving him. For what it's worth, I'm surprised Ahmad hasn't been taken off. He's been crap today. Watch us throw this game away. I guarantee you, Michael Carrick's football's not good enough to see this game out. I reckon there's a good chance Nottingham Forest come back and grab a draw here. Mason Mount is now standing next to Manuel... sorry, I was going to say Manuel Ugarte. It's not Manuel Ugarte. It's Mason Mount standing next to Kobe Mainu. There's no way. I watched this partnership last week and it was crap. So I don't think it's going to get any better a week on. I mean, there was a clear yellow card from Casemiro. I was like, if he got away with not getting booked for that, it would have been criminal because it was a clear yellow all day long. It's like he was like, we need to get booked. They need the booking. I know. I don't know why he does the Zirkzee sub, man. Literally playing Joshua Zirkzee is like playing with 10 men. That might be an insult to 10 men, actually. Bruno Fernandes is away again. He needs to go to goal himself. Can he tee up Ahmad? He goes to goal himself. Unfortunately, it's blocked. Bruno finally taking a shot. He looked in front of him. He's like, I'm not giving it to Zirkzee. He's never going to get the goal that I need for the 21st Premier League assist of the season. So he was like, stuff it. I'm going to try my luck myself. He's like, I want the 3 bonus, not that bloody fraud Elliot Anderson. Xerxes went off the bench after Forest equalised. I mean, if that happens, that's like the definition of a miracle. Nottingham Forest on the attack again. It's a good ball into the box. Kobe Mainoo is in the way. Bruno Fernandes plays it out to Joshua Xerxes, who actually, I don't know what happened there. Someone else played it out because Joshua Xerxes plays a 1-2, sweeping one pass, but his pass is pretty average. Forces Bruno pretty far wide right. Bruno looks up and he goes, who can I play it to? He plays a ball into Patrick Dorgu. Patrick Dorgu! Oh, straight at Sells. That was the chance for Bruno Fernandes, assist number 21, official number 21, but alas, that's definitely a foul on Patrick. How's that not a foul on Patrick Dorgu, this ref? Incompetent. Oh, Bruno, what a raking pass that was to Patrick Dorgu. And Dorgu took it down well. Unfortunately, he shot straight at Matt Sells. Yeah, Ugarte didn't come on. We can only bring one fraud on at a time. We've already got Dallo Ball on the field. It'd be pretty hard to stomach Dallo Ball, Manuel Ugarte, and Joshua Xerxes. Igor Jesus is going off for Nottingham Forest. Xerxes, same points as UK in Eurovision. Sorry, C2, he could have just withdrawn. Yeah, he could have. Funny will be Ugarte, never mind. Yeah. All right, Nets and Igor Jesus are off. Jair, Cunha and McAtee are on for Nottingham Forest. That was a ridiculous pass from Bruno Fernandes. I feel like he should be on 3 bonus now. He's now had 2 assists in the game. You would think that would be enough to get 3 bonus for Bruno, knowing that he's normally pretty good on that meter. And he's had, for what it's worth, he's put a couple of other passes on silver platters for people as well. Dallo, Malassian, but Ugarte, Xerxes, surely we can't see that combination of 5 players. Bruno's going to talk himself into a book. He's showing his dissent as usual. He wants that 21st assist, baby. He wants that 21st assist. Referee's telling him to calm down. He's like, I already sat there and gave you a goal today, so let's just settle down. Cunha 2, Bruno 1. Wow. Would have thought with 2 assists, he would have been at the top of the pile by some distance. Like, it's 3-2. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. He loves a whinge. It's not a Bruno Fernandes game without a whinge at the ref. Joshua Xerxes, what does he offer as a footballer? Not much. All right, Nottingham Forest, we've got 5 minutes to save the game. Bruno Fernandes, he could be away again. Can Xerxes find him? He can. Bruno Fernandes on the charge once more. Looks up. Can he find someone? He plays it to Joshua Xerxes. And of course, Xerxes, the useless fraud, just leaves the ball behind him. I mean, you're never going to get your 21st assist of the season, official assist of the season, with Joshua Xerxes on the field because the dude is useless. He is useless, old Joshua Xerxes. Bruno again with a really good ball into Joshua Xerxes, but he just makes a meal of it. Absolute meal of it. What have Nottingham Forest got? Oh, Luke Shaw just gets absolutely rinsed. But then he gets back and gets the block. Good on him. What a man. 8.5, Beth. 8.5. He's got his goal today, 8.5. The dude is useless. He is useless. He's he's just the definition of a waste of space on the football field in the Premier League. Definition. Pick one. I pick none. I don't want either of them. Who I want to suffer? Actually, you know what? I'd rather suffer Joshua Xerxes because when Manuel Ugarte is on the field, we always lose. Or we always concede goals. At least I feel like Joshua Xerxes, frustrating as he is, I don't think he coincides quite as much with goals being conceded as what Man Utd does. So for that reason, I'm going to say if I had to suffer one of them, it's probably Xerxes, but it's not something I like suffering. Ah, this is all too easy. Oh, far out. Morgan gives way, almost turning to get his shot away then. Blocked at the last minute. Elliot Anderson ball into the box. It's goal. They were lining up there at the 6-yard box. Nottingham Forest can't quite find that third goal. It's been coming. Luke has been the best player. Elliot Anderson loses his domain, who falls on the ground. Bruno plays the ball. Bruno to through to Ahmad. Is this the moment? Ahmad, can he get there? No, don't play to Xerxes. Why is he playing to Xerxes? Oh, Ahmad, you absolute fraud. Why on earth did we leave Ahmad on the field? No balls. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, and that's into Rosette. That is just a calamity. Oh, Ahmad, he just had to go to goal. As soon as he saw him passing it to Xerxes, I was like, why on earth are you passing it to that flop? God, look who you're kicking it to, mate. You might as well be kicking it to your mum. Useless. Why is he passing it there? Oh, Bruno's telling him. Bruno's telling Xerxes, you're crap. You're gone in the summer. Oh, that's a foul throw. Come on. Nottingham Forest pushing forward again. Nico Williams down the left-hand side. I still can't believe Man United didn't score then. That should have been a shot at the very minimum. You think Bruno Wingy is a character trait or just frustration at playing? I think just frustration for playing with absolute mugs. That would frustrate me as well. Absolute bums. Definitely right about that, Shashank. It's not that it's too easy. I think Forest look good. Forest have looked good from an attacking sense. Defensively, Man United could have put a few past them today. Just too many frauds on the pitch that don't know how to finish. Luke Shaw again, defensive header. We're about to get into injury time here. There's going to be a few minutes of injury time here. Wouldn't be surprised if we're close to 10. Elliot Anderson, another ball forward. Cleared Joshua Xerxes on the counter. He's actually found a ball. Ahmad gives it to Bruno. That's the man you want to give it to, but unfortunately he's got idiots in front of him. He looks to the right. He's got the misfunctioning Ahmad. He's got Joshua Xerxes, and then Ahmad, of course, is not reading what Bruno Fernandes is putting down, and he sends it out to the right, and Ahmad had not bothered to run. He was always going for the assist, Ahmad. Even way you're offside anyway, you idiot. God. I feel sorry for Bruno having to put up with this crap. 8 minutes added, yes. 8 minutes of injury time. We're into the first minute of it. Milinkovic has just stolen it off Kobe Mainu. Oh, no. Nottingham Forest have retrieved it. Nico Williams keeps it in. He saunters forward. He looks up. He plays it to Elliot Anderson. Elliot Anderson into the box. There's a chance here. Hey, won't he? Goes for goal. It's a horrible shot. That's not going to be doing anyone any danger at all. Goal kick. Bruno wanted the assist, man. He wants that 21st assist. He doesn't want to be equal record breaker. He wants to beat him outright. And unfortunately, Ahmad was just not reading. He wasn't reading what Bruno was doing. Who would you blame between Ahmad or Xerxes for that goal opportunity missed? Both. They're both incompetent. Both incompetent. But because Bruno played the ball out to Ahmad's side, Ahmad has to be at fault for that. He has to be at fault for that. Yeah, exactly. He's going for that assist record, man. He wants it outright. He doesn't want to be sharing it with Kevin De Bruyne. He doesn't want to be sharing it with Thierry Henry. He wants Bruno Fernandes written as the record holder by himself. I don't blame him. Yes, the football's been entertaining. A bit too sloppy defensively for my liking, but it is what it is. Luke Shaw's gone into the book here. I think he looked at who was probably more likely to score and probably thought Ahmad was more likely. That would be my gut read, Terry. It's bad when he shoots anyway. Reminds me of Ozil and Gerard. That was, yeah. Forest have 16 goals in the last 6 games, the most in the PL. Arsenal, the champions, of 9 from comparison. That's mad. I went an insane pump for when I swap out Casemiro next week. Elliot Anderson, baby. All right, here we go. Oh, Xerxes, man. This dude is just bad. Like, that, you're too slow for the Premier League, mate. You're not good enough. You're not quick. You're way too lackadaisical with the ball. Oh, and he just keeps giving the ball away. Oh, he's got lucky here. Dorgu's been fouled, but where's he kicking the ball? Another yellow card coming out here. Yellow card for Elliot Anderson. Maybe that knocks him off the bonus points. I mean, that's a definite card on Dorgu. The Wang? Yeah, Wang. I forgot about Wang. Sorry. Yes, Wang. I'm picking... Oh, God. Pick one out of them. The first one needs... Malassi just needs his contract torn up. I think he leaves for free in the summer anyway. Ugarte's just got to go. Bruno Fernandes, ball into the box. Looking for Dallo. Nothing doing. Mason Mount goes for goal. Flashes wide of the post. 4 minutes of injury time remain. Yeah, why is he even there? I don't know. Bruno's going up with 3 bonus. Of course he is. I should have captained him, man. It was the intelligent decision to captain Bruno Fernandes. It was just the fairy tale version of me thought that let's go for Casemiro because it'll be fun. And it was fun. Every time we got near the ball. Here we go. Ahmad. Can he find the right pass? He plays it back. Oh, it's well. Old mate Nico Williams gets in the way. Otherwise, it was finding its way to Patrick Dorgu. Mainu. Oh, Mason Mount. That's a nice piece of play. That's a bit more like it. Plays it inside. Patrick Dorgu, edge of the box. Plays it to Xerxes. Xerxes! Oh, Danny Danger made a shooting, you idiot! Oh, my God. He's so bad. Any danger of shooting, you idiot? No wonder Bruno doesn't pass you the bloody ball. I wouldn't pass you the ball either. God, how's he not got a shot away there? Nottingham Forest now. It's like end-to-end stuff here. It's a cracking game of football. How's he not scored there? I'll get a shot away at least. I captain Palmer against Everton. Chelsea conceded 3 goals. I promised myself not to be reckless with my captain picks. Yeah, I've just been like, you know what? Stuff it. Let's have a bit of fun. It might actually cost me a top million place, this captaincy. That'll be my own fault. But hey, it is what it is. Xerxes away to Bruno. Bruno, kid, this is the moment. Is this number 21? Ahmad's down the right. Is he going to stay on side this time? Bruno, where's he going? He gives it to Dallo. Dallo, oh, he's at the post. Unbelievable. That was almost the 21st assist, but Dallo hits the post. Great game for a neutral. It's I mean, this is just typical end of season football. We saw 6 goals in that Aston Villa Liverpool game. We've seen 5 goals in this one, and there should have been more. I can't believe Dallo hasn't finished there. Now it's Nottingham Forest down the other end. It's end-to-end stuff. Nobody cares about defending. It's now Patrick Dorgu down the left-hand side. He looks up. Where's Bruno Fernandes, he says. I'm going to take a few blokes on. I'm going to go around the outside. No, he's been shown the door, and now he's fallen over. Oh, I know. He should have definitely been broken the record by now. I don't know what Ahmad was doing. He was just probably didn't think he was going to get the ball, and Bruno probably looked at him and said, "You're not going to read what I'm putting down." Yeah, he didn't know who to pass it to. He was like, there was no one to pass it to. He was like, where is someone else? There's no one else. They've taken off all the people that can score in this team. Left me with idiots that don't know how to score. Oh, here we go. Dorgu to Ahmad. Ahmad's racing through, but it's a poor pass from Dorgu. There's 45 seconds left. I wish there was another half because this has been a cracking game of football the last half an hour. Mason Mount wins the ball. Beautiful from Mason Mount. He's away. He plays it to Bruno. Bruno, can he find the assist here? He saunters forward. He looks up. Can he find someone? He dinks it to Xerxes. Xerxes passing it. Oh, I can't believe it. He still can't score, this idiot. Oh, Matt sells him a double save in the last 13 seconds. And Bruno Fernandes says, mate, if you can't finish these biscuits, you might as well sit there and go back to Serie A because you're not good enough to play football for Manchester United. I mean, how has he not scored, this idiot? How has he not scored? I mean, Michael Carrick shakes in disbelief. I'm sitting there going, why'd you bring this idiot on? Brought him on to frustrate me. The injury time is all but over. This will be the last kick of the game. Can Bruno Fernandes find Harry Maguire's head? He's telling Harry Maguire, get in there, mate. This is it. I need someone that can finish. Can Bruno find a header? Bruno, into the box. Sells, clears it. We've still got a little bit of time. Elliot Anderson gets across. Throw in for Nottingham Forest. Referee puts the whistle to his mouth. Is that going to be it? And that is it. Manchester United have won 3-2. Bruno Fernandes has equalled the assist record in the Premier League. I mean, he had an FPL. He's actually ended up with 2 assists in FPL, but only one of them will count towards the official Premier League assists. On another day, he could have had 4 assists in this game, but Joshua Xerxes, the fraud that he is, consistently fails to deceive a deceiving Bruno, what would have been the outright record here. So is Ahmad. Ahmad poor, Xerxes poor, and Bruno was poor until he scored. Casemiro, 1 point as the D-Unit's captain. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. But look, Casemiro, I said, regardless of whether he scored or whether he blanked, I'm sending 5 memberships. So anyone that watched that 91 minutes or whatever with me, congratulations. I think it's going to send now. There we go. Well done to those 5 lucky people in the chat at the moment. You can use some emojis for the remainder of the season. Yeah. Man United winning a great game of football. Hopefully the rest of the football at 3 p.m. is like this as well. We're going to take a bit of a short break. Going to wrap this up now. Manchester United winning 3-2. Murat. And it should have been well over 3.5 on Man United. Murat. On another day, they would have scored 5 or 6. But yeah, I think it's safe to say Joshua Xerxes out in the summer. Man Utd out in the summer. Rip up Molassi's contract. There's probably a bunch of others that need to be shown the door as well. But look, Man United win their final game at Old Trafford this season. They sew up 3rd place. They're going to finish in 3rd. And to be honest with you, I didn't think we were any hope of finishing in 3rd with the midfield that we've got. But they've somehow managed to defy the odds thanks to some Casemiro masterclasses. On his final day at Old Trafford, he's delivered the D-Unit a big 1-point bonanza. Jim Ratcliffe's looking pretty happy in the crowds there. You probably need to get your checkbook out, mate, sell a couple of assets and start buying some Man United players, because if you're a real Man United fan, you're going to go out there and drop £1 billion on this team because that's what they need in order to go back up to the top. Anyways, folks, on that happy note, thank you for watching. I'll be back in about half an hour. I'm going to go and watch the Old Trafford send-off as this is our last game. Make sure you smash a like on the way out. I'll see you back in half an hour. Thank you very much for watching. Manchester United 3-2. I might have a captaincy blank and Mbeumo points on the bench, but hey, such is life. Man United win, and that all just pales into insignificance.